Good morning, students. Welcome to Gyan Niketan Girls School. In today's session, I have come up with a summary with a poem on killing a tree from your beehive, which is composed by Give Patel. Children, before I tell you the summary, let me introduce you to the poet. Give Patel was born on 18th August 1940. He is an Indian poet and playwright. His first play, called Princess, was performed in 1971. He was born in Mumbai and educated at Grand Medical School. He briefly worked as medical examiner in rural Gujarat before moving back to Mumbai. He currently resides in Mumbai and practices medicine. He is also a painter. As one of the contemporary Indian artists, he has been part of exhibition around the world. So, I'll start with the introduction of the poem. Children, on killing a tree, the poet symbolizes a deep-rooted evil that is existing in the society. He says that a tree can't be killed out just by hacking and chopping it. To pull it to a permanent end, it should be uprooted entirely and left out to wither in the sun. In the same way, the social evil can't be put out just by criticizing them. The society should root them up to die forever. So, let's start with the lines of the poem. There are 4 stanzas. Each stanza I'm going to recite and then give you the explanation. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. See, children, what the poet wants to say in this line. Killing a tree is a tough job. It is not a simple job which can be done by simple strike of knife. The tree has been considered ironically an enemy of human beings. The tree slowly consumes earth. It uses earth's resources. It is fed by those resources on earth's crust. It rises by consuming air, sunlight, water for years. By consuming earth's resources, leaves have grown from its leprous like bark. So, children, let's move on to the second stanza of the poem. You can see in the picture. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Hacking and chopping alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. What's the meaning of former? It's earlier size. Thus, much effort is needed to kill a tree. It's not a simple job. It is needed to be hacked and chopped. It can't be done by so much pain that will be caused to tree. Only with a knife, a tree cannot be killed. The bleeding bark of tree will heal one day. From ground the curled green twigs, miniature boughs, small twigs will come out. That means the twisted and small branches will rise again if not cut properly. It is needed to be uprooted properly. It has to be removed from its root. The third stanza. No, the root has to be pulled out. Only a simple jab of knife will not do. Out of the anchoring earth it is to be roped, tied and pulled out, snapped out or pulled out entirely, out from the earth cave and the strength of the tree exposed. The source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden, 4 years inside the earth. Now, children, means cutting off small branches will also not be enough. The roots needed to be pulled off. It is to be tied by ropes and pulled out. It is not a simple job to remove the tree from its root. It needed to be pulled out from earth's cave, and the strength of the tree needed to be exposed in the sunlight. The strength which is white and wet, which means great strength of trunk, which is hidden beneath means inside the earth, which is most sensitive part of tree. Holding tree for years is needed to be attacked. So the strength lies in the root of a tree, not in the branches. Now the last stanza. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So, children, after that, when tree is uprooted, it gets scorched in sunlight, choked, get more browned, get hardened, get twisted, get withered, and then finally the tree is killed. So, the central idea of the poem is, children, what the poet is giving you the meaning, and with the meaning which is hidden inside the poem is that the act of killing a tree is not confined to a single action. The death of a tree is a slow process. It's not a quick process. There are two shades of meaning in this poem. One idea is that human beings are very materialistic in their attitude towards the environment. They cut down trees for their own benefit and do not mind going through the slow and lengthy process of finishing off forest. The whole earth is transforming, children, nowadays. It's transforming into the concrete forest. We are losing everything. The other meaning, that is hidden meaning, is likened to the evil in the society, which has rooted itself so deeply that it is difficult to eliminate it. We cannot remove the evil from the society unless and until we remove it from its root. It can't be eliminated till the source of all evil is uprooted and exposed. So, just like a tree, evil, or just like you can say, just like a tree, evil in the society has to be uprooted. It is not an easy task to uproot, to eliminate evil from the society. So that's all, children. Thank you.